Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jew Jets Show. And NFL football is officially back. The New York Jets are playing in the first NFL football game of the entire 2023 season. So without any hesitation, let's go ahead and preview the New York Jets' first game. So starting off with the offensive side of things, I'm really looking forward to see Zach Wilson playing football tomorrow. Tomorrow is also Zach Wilson's 24th birthday. And the perception on Zach Wilson's 23rd birthday that the fans had on him compared to now has really just changed so much. Because at this time last year, we're all rocking the Zach Wilson's jerseys, making the jokes about how he banged his best friend's mom and can't wait for his second season to start in the NFL. And then you flash forward a year later, and he's no longer the starting quarterback. And there is a reason for that. His play last year wasn't great. But I'm really just hoping we can see Zach Wilson play some good football tomorrow, because Aaron Rodgers has been talking a lot of great things about Zach Wilson this offseason. And whenever we got Aaron Rodgers, one of the biggest things that he brought to the team would be, of course, his mentorship to Zach Wilson. Because in all the things Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas said this offseason, it didn't sound like we wanted to completely get rid of Zach Wilson. It sounded like we wanted him to be our starting quarterback whenever Aaron Rodgers leaves. We wanted Aaron Rodgers to mentor Zach Wilson up, fix him, get him into a starting caliber quarterback. And hopefully in this preseason game, we can start to see glimpses of that high ceiling we thought Zach Wilson once had. Also, super pumped to see Chris Streveler back in action. Last year, this dude was the preseason MVP, carried us to 3 preseason wins last year, so excited to see him back in action. It's also going to be interesting to see Mekhi Becton back in action as well, because tomorrow will be his first time playing football since 2021. Which is absolutely insane. He's had a lot of injuries happen to him over the past 2 years, but now that he's finally healthy and in some great shape, excited to see Mekhi Becton back on the football field, hopefully pancaking a bunch of players. And his performance in this game and the rest of the preseason games will be a big indication of where he will be on the depth chart come week 1. And then moving on to the skill position players, you guys have to be excited to see Jason Brown-Lee play. This dude has been the unanimous star of training camp so far. Seems like every other practice he's making great catch after great catch. That one-handed Odell Beckham Jr.-esque catch he made in our last practice was absolutely beautiful, and he got him some national media attention. Everybody's talking about this dude, Jason Brown-Lee, and hopefully we can see him ball out in our preseason game. Yes, he did get hurt in our last practice, but everyone's reporting that he should be okay for the preseason game, which is a great thing to hear because I want to see this dude ball out. Also excited to see Jeremy Ruckert play, because so far during the offseason, we've heard a lot of great things about Jeremy Ruckert. He's played some really good football. So excited to see how involved he is during, this first preseason game. And if he's super involved, just really want to see some good things from Jeremy Ruckert. Also got to throw Zach Kuntz in there as well, because whenever we drafted him in the 7th round, we knew he was going to have to fight for a roster spot. And so far during training camp, it's been radio silence from Zach Kuntz. I don't think I've heard a single word about him. So hopefully, we can see him do something during this preseason game. But then moving on to the defensive side of the ball, there's not a whole lot of storylines to talk about. Of course, we'll be interested to see if Elijah Moore does play. But the main thing that I'm really looking forward to seeing defensively tomorrow is the linebacker room, because the starting linebacker group last year consisted of CJ Mosley, Quincy Williams, and Kwon Alexander. But this offseason, the New York Jets decided to not re-sign Kwon. They opted to roll with Jamien Sherwood as that third linebacker, that will linebacker this upcoming season, which is a very interesting move to make, because Jamien Sherwood is someone that hasn't played a whole lot of football over his first 2 years in the league. His rookie season, he tore his Achilles, and then last year, he was buried under the depth chart. But whenever he did play last year, and I'm talking about the preseason too, during preseason last year, Jamien Sherwood played really well. And in the brief cameos he made last year as well, he played good football. So I'm just really excited to see Jamien Sherwood play tomorrow night, because if the New York Jets believe in this dude so much, I want to see what they believe in. I want to see Jamien Sherwood ball out. I want this preseason to be the Jamien Sherwood show. I want to know why we didn't sign Quan Alexander and why we decided to roll with this kid. So that's going to be interesting to watch tomorrow night as well. And since this is a preview video, I got to give you guys a score prediction. And I'm feeling a New York Jets win in this game. I mean, you know, why not? Why not predict a win? Why not want to start off the 2023 season with a W? Robert Saleh also is undefeated in preseason games. Well, I guess he's not undefeated because we tied against the Eagles in 2021. But every preseason game Robert Saleh has coached in, he never lost one. So hopefully he can continue that streak. And I'm feeling, let's say, a 20-17 win for the New York Jets in this game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what are you excited to watch in tomorrow night's game? Let me know down below. And I'm your host, Jared, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.